Well, here I am. You can look around and see that I'm standing in one of the most beautiful parts in the whole world. This is the Blue Ridge Mountains, and just north of here are the Appalachians. I grew up in southern West Virginia, right in the heart of those mountains, and I left when I was in my early 20s. But now when I come back home, what I find is the tops of the mountains are being completely blown off. Mountaintop removal has taken over the landscape, the lives of the people. It's ruined the water, it's killed the animals, it's polluted the streams, it's killed the fish, and nobody is doing anything about it. Nobody with power is doing anything about it. Ordinary people, people like me, people like you, are writing petitions, are talking to senators, are talking to the governor, are going to Washington, but nobody will stop the coal companies. The coal companies have all the power, the coal companies have all the money, the coal companies have the governor, the West Virginia legislature in their pocket, and it's all money, money, money. The people who are living in those areas are living in harm's way. Their water is polluted. Their houses are sitting whopper-jawed because they've been knocked off their foundations by the blasting that goes on day and night, day and night, day and night, lights up above. If you fly over the Appalachians in eastern Kentucky and southwestern West Virginia, you will see a landscape that looks like the moon. Or if you've been out west and seen Mount St. Helens, I saw Mount St. Helens 2 months after it blew up. Ash everywhere, gray everywhere, trees fallen. It looked like a bomb site. And that's what the Appalachian Mountains are looking like because they're mining for coal. I think about what you could put on tops of those mountains: solar panels, wind turbines, all of the things we could do to get energy in different ways. But it's easy, it's quick. The companies say, oh, we'll put the land back like it was. You can't put the top of a mountain back. You can't grow the top of a mountain. You can't give people back the land that their families lived on for generations and generations and generations. The people who live there will not move, even though they're living in harm's way, because their grandfathers are buried there, their great-grandfathers are buried there, their mother's buried there, and they're not going to leave. And the coal companies know that, so they keep going on doing everything they're doing. Nobody will help them. Nobody with any power. I mean, there's lobbying going on in Washington. Some mining has been stopped, but it needs to be stopped right now. Right now. People have laid down in front of bulldozers, like the young man who stood in Tiananmen Square and stopped the tanks. They've chained themselves to bulldozers. They've chained themselves to heavy equipment. They've all been hauled off to jail. We need a journalist, a really powerful, powerful journalist to write about this and to make it not just something that is protested in West Virginia, but that's protested throughout the world. And I would encourage anyone who loves the natural world and loves the landscape and loves animals to take a look. All you have to do is get online and look at those pictures of mountaintop removal in West Virginia. It will break your heart. You won't believe you're looking at a landscape that used to look like this. And now there's nothing but gray. There's nothing but ponds of slurry. There's nothing but dams full of toxic water, and it's all on top of the mountain, and you know that sooner or later it's coming down.